Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to be covering the momentum pullback scalp strategy. I'll be covering each criteria here on the list so that you guys understand each step. And then we'll be covering some examples so that you guys understand how it's applied. So let's start off with the indicators. First, you'll need the K2 pivots indicator. For this indicator here, you can leave it at default settings. Next, you'll need the K2 momentum indicator. That's also going to be at default settings. Next, you'll need the K2 trend meter down below. The default settings are set to intraday, so make sure that you go into your settings and set everything to chart. Once you have that set up, it'll show you the trend meter for this specific time frame. And lastly, you'll need the ATR indicator down below to identify volatility. So once you have all those indicators on your chart, you can start off by looking at the criteria over here. So for step one, you want to identify the direction of momentum using the momentum indicator. So to do that, just make sure that you have the momentum indicator on your chart, and then you just want to look back to the most recent momentum signal. So right here's where current price is. You look back and there's a sell signal here. So in this situation, you're probably going to be looking for a sell. Once you've confirmed step one, you can move on to step two. So for step two here, you want to confirm the trend is matching the direction of momentum using the pivots indicator. So to identify the direction of trend using the pivots indicator, you want to make sure that price is either below or above the pivots, and you want to confirm that the pivots are angling down or angling up. So with that said, you can see here that price is below the pivots are angling down, and price is continuing that direction. So with that said, we have a bearish trend here with regard to the pivots. Once you've confirmed that, you can move on to step three. For step three here, you want to confirm that trend is matching the direction using the trend meter. So with the trend meter down below, you just want to make sure that the trend meter is either red, green, or blue. If it's red, it means it's bearish. If it's green, it means it's bullish. And if it's blue, that means that it's neutral. So with that said, you can see down below here that the trend meter is red. So that's going to confirm that the trend is bearish with regard to the trend meter. So with that said, we have three criteria that's been met here. Step one, confirm direction of momentum. It's bearish. Step two, confirm trend using the pivots. It's bearish. Step three, confirm trend using the trend meter. It's also bearish. So with step four, you want to confirm that there's a directional push in that direction. So as you can see right here, price is pushing down. This is going to be step four, the directional push. Next, you can move on to step five. You want to confirm a pullback in the opposite direction. So it doesn't have to be a big pullback or a small pullback. It just needs to be a pullback. So with that said, price push in this direction. We got a green candle right here. This is going to confirm the retracement. So with that said, we have steps 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 met. For step 6, you want to confirm that the pullback does not close past the momentum signal. So price pullback right here, but the momentum signal is way up here, right? So with that said, we have steps 1 through 6 met. And now you can enter at the nearest whole number ending on 0. So basically, this candle right here closed at 34,539. Your entry is going to be at 34,540, the next whole number, right? Which is going to be right over here. So when price pulls back and this candle closes, you can put a sell limit right here to wait for your order to get filled. So once you have that set up right there, we've done steps 1 through 7. Now you set your TP stop loss to 1025. You have everything set up right there, and you're pretty much good to go. Once you have your pending order waiting right there, you're just waiting for price to fill your entry, and then you're going to write it down to its TP. So with this next candle over here, you can see that price pushes back. It has now filled the order, and it goes straight to profit right there. So there goes an example of an entry right there. We have the sell momentum, bearish trend for the pivots, bearish trend for the trend meter. Price pushes in that direction, retracement, you wait for the pullback, pulls your order, and goes straight to TP with little to no drawdown. So there goes one example right there. Looking at the notes here, you want to take only one entry per momentum. So once you have this entry right here, you're pretty much done with any sells until you get another sell signal. Another thing is you want to make sure the ATR is above 15. Right here, you can see the ATR is currently 22, so it's perfect. And then you want to take caution if price is overextended. It's not always necessary, but sometimes you want to take caution if it's super overextended. So with that said, let's see if we could find one more example before we wrap this up. All right, so we get a buy signal right here, but the trend is still bearish, so there's not going to be an entry for a buy there, of course. Okay, we have a sell signal right here. Let's see if we get a push in this direction. All right, price retraces right there, but you can see for step 6, you want to confirm that the pullback does not close past the momentum signal. It closed past it here, so this is not going to be useful to us. Waiting for price to pull back down. It doesn't pull back down. We have another sell signal right here. Price going to push it down a little bit right there, a little further. We're looking for that retracement. Still waiting for that retracement. All right, so we get the retracement right here. All right, same thing. So looking at step 1, confirm direction of momentum. We have a sell signal right here. Step 2, confirm trend using the pivots. You can see that price is below the pivots. Pivots are angling down. Step 3, confirm the trend using the trend meter. Trend meter down below is red. Step 4, confirm directional push in that direction. That's obvious right there. Step 5, confirm pullback in the opposite direction. Pullback right there. Step 6, confirm the pullback does not close past momentum signal. Momentum signal is way up here. Step 7, enter at the nearest hold number. So again, right here, price pulls back. This is at the, it's at about this, it's right below the 70 mark. So the entry would happen right there at the 70 mark, right? You're going to go ahead and put your sell limit waiting right there. And then you're going to do the same thing, 1025 TP stop loss. Price retraces back a little bit right there. So the only times you're going to exit this trade is if it hits your stop loss or if you get a buy signal. Right here, there's no buy signal and it still has not hit stop loss. Right? Price is coming back down. Blast right through. Full TP. So there goes an example right there. You can see that both the entries hit full TP. These are both examples for sells. And if you're looking for a buy, you're looking for the same thing, just in the opposite direction. So as you guys can see, the strategy is pretty simple. You just need to follow the steps, check everything off like a checklist. And once you have everything lined up, you can take the entry. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the next video.